Leo wiped the grease from his hands, muttering under his breath about the faulty hyperdrive core. His ship, the Rusty Wrench, wasn't much to look at, a patchwork of salvaged parts held together by determination and duct tape, but it was home. He'd just finished recalibrating the plasma injectors when the proximity alarm shrieked to life. "What now?" he groaned, checking the sensors. 3 sleek vessels, each worth more than a small moon, surrounded his humble craft. Their hulls gleamed with exotic alloys that seemed to shift between dimensions. The first boarding party materialized directly in his engine room. No docking, no airlocks, just pure technological superiority. Princess Zaratheta of the Crystalline Empire stood before him, her translucent skin refracting light into rainbow patterns. "Human mechanic," she announced, her voice like wind chimes. "I require your assistance." Leo barely had time to grab his plasma welder before the second group appeared. Princess Valara emerged from a swirling vortex, her obsidian exoskeleton clicking with each movement. "Stand aside, Crystal Witch," she hissed. "The shadows of Krell have prior claim." "Prior claim to what?" Leo demanded, but his question was drowned out by the arrival of the third princess. She simply walked through the bulkhead as if it were mist, her form shifting between solid and ethereal. Princess Nyx of the Quantum Realm regarded the others with amusement. "Ladies," Nyx purred, "surely we can resolve this without destroying the poor human ship." Mia chose that moment to slide down from the maintenance shaft, landing gracefully despite the heavy toolbox in her hands. "Leo, the stabilizers are—" She froze, taking in the scene. 3 alien royals, each radiating enough energy to power a small city, stood in their cramped engine room. "Friends of yours?" Mia asked dryly, moving to stand beside her partner. "Apparently. I'm very popular today," Leo replied. Keeping his eyes on their uninvited guests, Zaratheta stepped forward, her crystalline form tinkling melodiously. "We have traveled across the galaxy because of the legends. The human who can fix anything, who can make machines sing where others hear only silence. You want me to fix something?" Leo's confusion was evident. Valara's mandibles clicked impatiently. "Not just fix, create. The ancient prophecy speaks of human ingenuity, crude yet brilliant, primitive yet unmatched. Each of our civilizations faces a crisis," Nyx added, her form solidifying. "Problems our greatest minds cannot solve, but perhaps—" She gestured at the chaotic mess of tools and half-finished projects scattered around the engine room. "Perhaps what we need isn't sophistication, but human creativity." Mia and Leo exchanged glances. "What kind of problems?" Mia asked, her engineer's curiosity overcoming caution. The 3 princesses began speaking simultaneously, their words overlapping. "The Crystalline Empire's harmony resonators are failing. The Shadow Fleet's cloaking technology has developed a fatal resonance. The Quantum Realm's probability engines are collapsing." "Stop!" Leo raised his hands, one at a time. "And why should we help? You literally invaded my ship." "Because," Zaratheta said softly, "if these problems aren't solved, billions will die. Our technologies, for all their advancement, have become too specialized, too rigid. We need someone who thinks differently." Mia was already pulling up schematics on her datapad. "Leo, look at this. If their descriptions are accurate, these aren't hardware problems. They're conceptual flaws in their approach." Leo studied the data, his mind already working through possibilities. "You're right. They're over-engineering everything." He turned to the princesses. "Your harmony resonators don't need more precision. They need chaos theory. Your cloaking tech is too perfect. It needs imperfection to break the resonance pattern." "And quantum probability engines?" He laughed. "You're trying to control probability instead of writing it." The princesses stared at them in stunned silence. "Humans," Valara whispered. "You see solutions where we see only complexity." "That's because we're used to working with junk," Mia said, patting the rusty bulkhead affectionately. "When you can't afford perfection, you learn to make imperfection work for you." Leo grabbed his tools. "All right, we'll help. But we do this our way. No more materializing on my ship without permission. And you pay in universal credits, not promises of eternal gratitude." "And coffee," Mia added. "Real Earth coffee. Not that synthesized swill." The 3 princesses, each commanding fleets that could destroy solar systems, found themselves nodding meekly at the demands of 2 human mechanics. As Leo and Mia began sketching solutions on the oil-stained deck plates, explaining concepts like percussive maintenance and acceptable failure rates, the alien royals watched in fascination. Here were humans with their primitive tools and chaotic methods, solving problems that had stumped civilizations millions of years older. Perhaps, Nix mused, watching Mia demonstrate how a simple rubber band could solve their quantum fluctuation issue. The real treasure wasn't human technology, but human perspective. Leo looked up from jury-rigging a solution using spare parts and what appeared to be an old coffee maker. 21 minutes, he said with a grin. That's how long it took us to solve your impossible problems. Still think humans are primitive? The princesses exchanged glances, newfound respect glowing in their alien eyes. Sometimes the universe's greatest solutions came not from the most advanced minds, but from those who had learned to thrive in the chaos.